Unfortunately, the university has been dealing with multiple deaths within the last several days. Over the weekend, South Carolina President Harris Pasadena sending out a letter to students that said in part, "It has been a difficult week for our extended Carolina family. The loss of a student is never easy, but this has been a particularly painful few days as they have experienced the loss of several students on their campuses." He says that as a family, they continue to pray for all the families experiencing heartache and grief this week. Those losses he was referring to were Samantha Josephson, Parker Neff, a USC Salkehatchie baseball player from Travelers Rest who died during batting practice, and Evan Gaines, a USC Upstate student who died last week from a gunshot wound at an off-campus apartment. The 22-year-old Gaines was a Columbia native, again found shot at the Campus Edge apartments, but it's not known tonight if he was shot there or somewhere else. So far, no arrests have been made in the case. But tonight, there is an outpouring of support for Gaines as it continues to grow as family and friends grieve his death. Here's Kaylin Hagwood tonight.
I found out early that morning and I didn't really sleep that night. In the moment, it was really just nothing but, tears.
Roderick Jones recalls the moment he found out about the heartbreaking loss of one of his closest friends, Evan Gaines.
It's hard enough losing anybody, but losing someone that grew to be your brother to that sense of tag it's touching.
A 22-year-old USC Upstate senior, Gaines died after officials say he was found shot at the Campus Edge apartments just miles away from school.
We all got together the next day and just kind of was together.
That was nearly a week ago, and still there are more questions than answers in his case. His family telling News 19 he was kind, funny, and a walking angel. Now they're planning for his funeral rather than the graduation of the Spartan senior who was studying business with the hopes of becoming an entrepreneur.
We all had hopes and dreams of one day graduating.
The two friends attended W.G. Sanders Middle School and W.J. Keenan High School, where Gaines was an A.B. honor roll student with a love for basketball, according to family.
Evan was, it depends on the day with Evan. Sometimes, you have an Evan who's really goofy and silly. Then you have an Evan who's really straight to the point, all about his business. At the end of the day, his mom was my mom, his sister was my sister. And for us all to lose him, it's going to be hard. It's going to be tough to get past this one.
In Columbia, Kaylin Hagwood, News 19, WLTX.
And Gaines' funeral is set for Wednesday right here in Columbia.